Uh, for our next Tabata, we're going to do some core work. And so we're down here low. We're going to do 4 movements focusing on our abs and our back. Supermans are going to be for our lower back as we're working. After that, we're going to do some different abs. We're going to do leg lifts to kind of focus on our lower abs down here. We're going to do side crunches to focus on our obliques. And then we're going to do heel touches, which are also going to focus on our obliques. While we're doing these, core work is a really good thing to maintain good posture and usually be a little bit more comfortable in your day-to-day life. If you have a nice strong core, then a lot of things that you'll find are going to become easier for you, even if it doesn't happen right away. The more you work on it, the more you're going to see changes through your day-to-day. But a big misconception is that core work is going to help you have a flat stomach or, get rid of different areas. They call that spot trimming, which isn't a real thing. You can't get rid of fat in one area. If you're looking to tone down, the best thing you can do is focus on how you eat and how many calories you're burning and the cardio that you're using. So I would encourage you while we're doing these Tabatas to really focus on trying to keep your heart rate up and not giving yourself a lot of rest, even if you need to take out some of the 2-minute instructional pieces that I put in. If you watch the whole series and then just get started, that could help you. But the longer you keep your heart rate up while you're working out, the more you're going to see big changes. And I know a big one that I do throughout the year, cut out the beer. And if you are somebody who likes to drink, try to stick to like Kettle One vodka, something that's going to be really low in calories, or White Claws or something like that. I did a 6-week kind of no beer, no liquor thing where I only drank White Claws and Kettle One, and I saw a tremendous difference in what it did to the shape of my body. And so I think if I can change the shape of my body, a lot of people can see a big difference if they stick to some of those things. So getting started with Supermans, we're going to roll over on our stomach. We want to kind of hinge on our hips right here. That's where we're going to balance. And so with our arms up in front and our legs up and back, we're just going to lift up arms and legs, squeeze our back, and then back down. While you're doing this, you can just do it really fast if you want to. What I like to do, I like to kind of hold for a second at the top. And that gives me a little bit more crunch right here to strengthen my back area. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is our leg raises, focusing on our lower abs. Put your hands underneath your body to anchor yourself. Okay, keep your legs straight, but don't let them touch the ground. We're just going to go up as high as we can and then down without touching the floor. I like to throw my legs down a little bit and then force myself to catch them. And that kind of adds some weight to it. If you can see my body rocking when I do that, that adds a little bit more to it. Okay, side crunches. We're going to kind of hug ourselves across our shoulder. And what we're going to do is try to lift our shoulder off the ground and our legs off the ground. You can put your hand on the ground and help yourself out just a little bit. But we're just trying to squeeze a little bit. So we're just barely getting off the ground. Again, just like Superman's, if you want to hold it for a little bit and then go down, you can do that as well. Okay. And then heel touches for our obliques. I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit so you can see these better. When I'm doing heel touches, our feet are a little bit apart. What we're trying to do is touch our opposite hand to our opposite heel. And so I'm going to go back and forth and touch my heel underneath my legs. And while I'm doing that, the resistance from the floor is forcing my obliques to work a little bit. And so the faster I go, the more work I get, or the farther I go, the more work I get while we're doing those heel touches.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Side crunches, we're going to do both sides. So pick a side to start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Halfway there.
Hey, got the Superman.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest.
The side crunches.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 7. 3, 2, 1, stop. Final round. Good. Goodbye.